guys, welcome back to Miss Educate. Today we're going to be learning about column addition. Column addition to help us when we're adding together two two-digit numbers. When we do column addition, we place our numbers underneath each other. What does that look like? Well, it looks like this. So in our place value chart, you can see we put 23 in and then we've put 41 underneath. This helps us to see which numbers we're going to add together first. It's really important that when we are doing column addition, we lay it out correctly, otherwise we could make a mistake. So as you can see on the screen now, does this look right? No, it doesn't, because we've got our 4, which is actually a 40, in the ones column, and it should be underneath the 2, shouldn't it? So that is wrong. We don't want to lay it out like that. We could make a mistake if we do. So it's super important that those numbers are in the right place for your column addition, because then it becomes really easy to do. Okay, you're going to love this method. It's so simple. So once our numbers are lined up correctly, all we have to do now is we add together the ones column first. The ones column, as you can see here, are 3 and 1. So all you need to be able to do for that is be able to add together 3 add 1. And we know that 3 add 1 equals 4. So our 4 goes underneath in the ones column. So we've got 3 add 1 equaling 4. Then we move over to our tens column and we add those together. Now there's a reason why you have to do it that way round. You always have to add your ones first and then add your tens. And you just have to trust me that there is a very good reason why we do that. When we come on to column addition stage 2, you'll understand why we have to add it in that order. Okay, so we're looking at the tens column now. In the tens column, we've got a 2 and a 4. We know that it's a 20 and a 40, but for this, we can just look at it as a 2 and a 4. Let's look back at our place value chart. There's our 4 there. So if we're adding together our 2 and our 4 next, we just need to know what 4 add 2 is, which I'm sure everybody can do. 4 add 2 is 6, and therefore our answer will be 64, because we place the 6 underneath the 2 and the 4 that we've just added together in the tens column. And you can see at the bottom there, in between the lines, you now have your answer to 23 add 41. It is 64. So that's nice and simple, isn't it? Next, you're going to add together using the same method that I've just used, 42 add 27. So I want you to pause the video now. And if you want to go back through the video to look at how I laid out my other sum, then you can do that. But I want you to try and put these two numbers into your place value chart. Make sure that your 2 and 7 are lined up and your 2 and your 4 are lined up, okay? And give it a go and see how you get on. Go on, do it now, I bet you can. Okay, welcome back. How did you get on? Did you manage to do it? Let's have a look. I'm going to show you now how I would do this, and you can compare what you've done. If you've made a mistake somewhere, don't worry, because how we learn is by making mistakes, so it doesn't matter if you've made a mistake. But you do need to look at mine and think, that's where I went wrong, because that will help you for next time. Or indeed, maybe you've not gone wrong. I'm sure you haven't. This is how it should look when you lay it out. Now, you don't have to have the tens and the ones at the top. I just like putting that there just to remind us of what those digits are actually worth, okay? So we've got our 42 at the top, 27 at the bottom. What do we add together first? Hopefully you're shouting at me now and saying, we add together the 2 and the 7 in the ones column first. And that's absolutely right. That's exactly what you do. Okay, so count on from 7 to, and what do we get? We get 9. So the 9 goes underneath the 2 and the 7 that we've just added together. Well done. Hopefully you are managing to keep up and you have done exactly the same as me so far in your workings out. Okay, now where do we go next? Well, we go to the next column over, which is our tens column, and we add that together. And here we've got 4 add 2, which we know is 40 add 20, but for the purpose of this, we're just going to look at it like 4 add 2, okay? Because it's going in our tens column, so the answer, whatever it is 10 times that amount, isn't it? So 4 add 2, hopefully you recognise that 4 add 2 is 6, and therefore the 6 goes under the 4 and 2, and our answer is 69. Well done. Hopefully you're looking at your answer now and looking at my answer and patting yourself on the back because you've done a super job of getting 69 and you've done it correctly. Remember, if you have made a mistake, doesn't matter. Go back, try it again, look at my method and just have another practice, okay? Always remember that we're adding together first our ones column and we're adding together second our tens column, okay? It's so important that it's done in that order and that your answer would have been 69. Fantastic job today, guys. Well done to you. Next time we will look at column addition stage 2. That gets a little trickier, but when you're ready for it, I know you'll do a great job. Hope you enjoyed column addition stage 1. Thumbs up if you liked the video and it helped you. Subscribe for more content and hit the bell for notifications.